Spiritual Boundaries: Protecting Your Energy in a Chaotic World. Written and published by MSC Boost. Chapter 1. Understanding the Importance of Spiritual Boundaries. It's easy to feel overwhelmed by the constant barrage of energy and information that surrounds us. From the demands of work and family to the never-ending stream of news and social media, our minds and spirits are continually bombarded with external influences. Amidst this chaos, it becomes increasingly crucial to recognize the significance of establishing and maintaining spiritual boundaries. Spiritual boundaries serve as a protective barrier between our inner selves and the outside world. They are the invisible lines we draw to preserve our energy, maintain our emotional well-being, and safeguard our connection to the divine. When we have strong spiritual boundaries, we are better equipped to navigate life's challenges with grace and resilience. Consider the analogy of a castle. Just as a castle has walls and a moat to protect its inhabitants from external threats, our spiritual boundaries act as a fortification for our souls. They allow us to filter out negative influences, toxic relationships, and draining situations that can deplete our energy and leave us feeling vulnerable. Without clear spiritual boundaries, we risk becoming enmeshed in the emotional turmoil of others, absorbing their stress and negativity like a sponge. We may find ourselves overextending our time and resources, saying yes when we want to say no, and compromising our own values and beliefs to please others. Over time, this lack of boundaries can lead to feelings of burnout, resentment, and disconnection from our true selves. Recognizing the signs of compromised spiritual boundaries is an essential first step in reclaiming our energy and well-being. When our boundaries are weak or non-existent, we may experience physical symptoms such as fatigue, headaches, or digestive issues. Emotionally, we may feel drained, irritable, or overwhelmed by the demands placed upon us. We may struggle to make decisions that align with our deepest desires and values, instead deferring to the opinions and expectations of others. To begin strengthening our spiritual boundaries, we must first cultivate a deep sense of self-awareness. This involves tuning into our own energy, emotions, and intuition. By practicing mindfulness and self-reflection, we can learn to distinguish between the thoughts and feelings that originate within us and those that are absorbed from external sources. One powerful tool for developing self-awareness is meditation. Through regular meditation practice, we can quiet the noise of the external world and connect with our inner voice. We can observe our thoughts and emotions without judgment, allowing them to pass through us like clouds in the sky. As we become more attuned to our inner landscape, we can begin to identify the areas where our boundaries need strengthening. Another key aspect of establishing strong spiritual boundaries is learning to communicate them effectively. This involves being clear and assertive in expressing our needs, desires, and limitations to others. It may mean saying no to invitations or requests that don't align with our values or priorities. It may require setting limits on the amount of time and energy we devote to certain relationships or activities. Communicating our boundaries can be challenging, especially if we have a history of people-pleasing or avoiding conflict. However, it's important to remember that setting boundaries is an act of self-love and self-respect. By honoring our own needs and limits, we create space for genuine connection and fulfillment in our lives. In addition to communicating our boundaries, we can also take practical steps to protect our energy in our daily lives. This may involve creating physical boundaries, such as designating a sacred space in our home for meditation and reflection. It may mean limiting our exposure to negative media or toxic relationships that drain our energy. We can also incorporate spiritual practices into our daily routine to strengthen our energetic field. Techniques such as smudging with sage, using protective crystals, or reciting affirmations can help to cleanse and fortify our aura. By consciously surrounding ourselves with positive, uplifting energy, we become less permeable to the chaos and negativity of the world around us. Establishing spiritual boundaries is a continuous process, one that requires patience, self-compassion, and a willingness to prioritize our own well-being. It may involve uncomfortable conversations, difficult decisions, and moments of vulnerability. However, the rewards of living with strong, healthy boundaries are immeasurable. When we have clear spiritual boundaries, we experience a greater sense of inner peace and alignment. We are able to show up in the world as our authentic selves, radiating the light and love that resides within us. We attract relationships and opportunities that nourish our souls and support our highest good. Moreover, by modeling healthy boundaries, we inspire others to do the same. We become a beacon of strength and resilience, demonstrating that it's possible to thrive in a chaotic world without compromising our values or sacrificing our well-being. As we embark on this journey of establishing spiritual boundaries, it's essential to approach the process with gentleness and self-compassion. There will be moments when we falter, when we allow our boundaries to be crossed, or when we struggle to assert ourselves. In these moments, it's crucial to extend ourselves the same kindness and understanding that we would offer a beloved friend. Remember that establishing spiritual boundaries is not about building walls or shutting ourselves off from the world. Rather, it's about creating a sacred space within ourselves where we can connect with our deepest truths, nurture our souls, and radiate our light with authenticity and grace. So, dear reader, take a deep breath and turn your gaze inward. Begin to explore the contours of your own spiritual landscape, identifying the areas where your boundaries may be porous or in need of reinforcement. Trust in your innate wisdom and the guidance of the divine as you embark on this transformative journey. With each step you take towards strengthening your spiritual boundaries, you reclaim your power and your birthright to live a life of purpose, passion, and joy. You become a beacon of hope and healing in a world that so desperately needs your unique light. May this chapter serve as a catalyst for your own journey of self-discovery and boundary setting. May you find the courage and clarity to protect your precious energy, honor your sacred truth, and shine your light with unwavering brilliance. Chapter 2. Cultivating Self-Awareness and Inner Strength. The foundation of creating and maintaining strong spiritual boundaries lies in developing a deep understanding of your own energy and inner landscape. This self-awareness serves as a compass, guiding you towards the thoughts, actions, and choices that align with your authentic self. By cultivating a strong connection to your inner world, you build the resilience and clarity needed to navigate the challenges and demands of external influences. Mindfulness and meditation are powerful tools for fostering self-awareness and strengthening your inner core. Through regular practice, you learn to observe your thoughts and emotions with a sense of detachment, recognizing that they are transient experiences rather than defining characteristics of your being. This ability to witness your internal processes without judgment allows you to respond to life's challenges with greater equanimity and grace. To begin a mindfulness practice, find a quiet space where you can sit comfortably with minimal distractions. Close your eyes and bring your attention to your breath, noticing the sensation of the air moving in and out of your lungs. When your mind inevitably wanders, gently guide it back to the present moment, anchoring your awareness in the rhythm of your breath. As you deepen your mindfulness practice, you may begin to notice patterns in your thoughts and emotions. Perhaps you discover a tendency towards self-criticism or a habit of dwelling on past regrets. These insights provide valuable opportunities for self-reflection and growth. With compassion and curiosity, explore the roots of these patterns, acknowledging the experiences and beliefs that have shaped them. By bringing awareness to these limiting thoughts and beliefs, you loosen their grip on your psyche, creating space for new, more empowering perspectives to emerge. Self-compassion is a crucial ally in this process of inner exploration and transformation. When you encounter aspects of yourself that feel challenging or unlovable, meet them with the same kindness and understanding you would extend to a dear friend. Recognize that every part of you, even the shadows and wounds, deserves love and acceptance. One powerful practice for cultivating self-compassion is to place your hand on your heart and silently repeat a loving phrase, such as, "I am here for you," or "I love and accept you just as you are." This simple gesture of self-care can help to soothe your nervous system and remind you of your inherent worthiness. As you strengthen your self-awareness and self-compassion, you naturally begin to develop a clearer sense of your own boundaries. You become more attuned to the subtle signs that indicate when your energy is being depleted or your values are being compromised. This heightened awareness allows you to make choices that honor your needs and priorities, rather than defaulting to people-pleasing or self-abandonment. You learn to say no to requests or invitations that don't align with your authentic self, trusting that your worth is not contingent upon the approval of others. In addition to mindfulness and self-compassion, engaging in practices that nourish your mind, body, and spirit can further fortify your inner strength. This may include activities such as journaling, creative expression, spending time in nature, or connecting with loved ones who support and uplift you. By filling your own cup first, you cultivate a sense of inner abundance that allows you to show up in the world with greater generosity and resilience. When you are grounded in your own truth and well-being, you are better equipped to navigate the challenges and demands of daily life without losing yourself in the process. It's important to approach the cultivation of self-awareness and inner strength as an ongoing journey rather than a destination. There will be moments of clarity and moments of confusion, breakthroughs and setbacks. Trust that each experience, whether joyful or challenging, is an opportunity for growth and self-discovery. As you continue to deepen your connection to your inner world, you may find that your spiritual boundaries naturally become more fluid and permeable. Rather than rigid walls that keep others out, your boundaries become discerning filters that allow you to engage with the world from a place of authenticity and grace. You learn to trust your intuition, letting it guide you towards the people, places, and experiences that resonate with your highest good. You become more skilled at reading the energy of others, recognizing when a relationship or situation feels nourishing or draining. This heightened discernment allows you to create more meaningful connections and partnerships, attracting individuals who reflect your own level of self-awareness and respect for boundaries. You find yourself surrounded by a community of like-minded souls who support and inspire you on your journey of growth and self-discovery. Cultivating self-awareness and inner strength is a lifelong practice, one that requires patience, commitment, and a willingness to embrace the full spectrum of your human experience. By turning inward with curiosity and compassion, you tap into a wellspring of wisdom and resilience that can guide you through even the most challenging of times. So, dear reader, trust in the power of your own inner knowing. Carve out time each day to connect with your breath, your body, and your spirit. Honor your needs and boundaries with fierce compassion, knowing that by caring for yourself first, you become a more powerful force for good in the world. May your journey of self-discovery be filled with moments of grace, wonder, and profound inner peace. May you always remember that you are worthy of love, respect, and joy, just as you are. And may your strengthened spiritual boundaries allow you to show up in the world with authenticity, compassion, and unwavering resilience. Chapter 3. Grounding Techniques for Stability and Resilience. In the midst of life's chaos and uncertainty, grounding techniques offer a powerful way to anchor yourself in the present moment and cultivate a sense of inner stability. Grounding involves consciously connecting your energy to the earth, allowing you to release excess stress, anxiety, and emotional turbulence. By incorporating grounding practices into your daily routine, you strengthen your foundation and enhance your ability to weather life's storms with grace and resilience. The concept of grounding is rooted in the understanding that we are all energetic beings, constantly exchanging energy with our environment. When we become overwhelmed or disconnected from our bodies, our energy can become scattered and unbalanced. Grounding techniques help to restore this balance by redirecting our energy downward into the earth, where it can be stabilized and renewed. One of the simplest and most effective grounding exercises is to simply stand barefoot on the earth. Find a patch of grass, sand, or soil, and allow your feet to make direct contact with the ground. Close your eyes and take a few deep breaths, imagining roots growing from the soles of your feet, extending deep into the earth's core. Feel the stability and support of the ground beneath you, and allow any excess energy or tension to drain away. If you don't have access to natural outdoor spaces, you can still practice grounding techniques indoors. One option is to sit in a chair with your feet firmly planted on the floor. Bring your attention to the sensation of your feet making contact with the ground, and imagine a stream of light flowing from the base of your spine, through your legs, and into the earth. Take slow, deep breaths, and with each exhalation, release any stress or anxiety you may be holding. Another powerful grounding technique involves engaging your physical senses. When you find yourself feeling uncentered or overwhelmed, take a moment to notice your surroundings. What do you see, hear, smell, taste, and feel? Focusing on sensory details helps to bring you back into the present moment and re-establish a sense of connection to your body and the world around you. You can also incorporate nature into your grounding practice by working with the elements. When you feel scattered or anxious, try holding a stone or crystal in your hand. Feel its weight and texture, and imagine its solid, stable energy anchoring you to the earth. Similarly, you can use water to help ground and purify your energy. Take a shower or bath, and as the water flows over your body, visualize it washing away any stress or negative energy, leaving you feeling cleansed and refreshed. In addition to these practical techniques, you can also create grounding rituals that are uniquely meaningful to you. This may involve setting aside time each day for meditation or quiet reflection, creating an altar space with objects that symbolize stability and connection, or developing your own affirmations or mantras that help to center and calm your mind. As you explore different grounding techniques, pay attention to what resonates most deeply with you. Some practices may feel more natural or effective than others, and that's perfectly normal. Trust your intuition and allow yourself to be guided towards the techniques that bring you the greatest sense of peace and stability. It's important to approach grounding as a consistent practice, rather than a one-time fix. Just as you wouldn't expect to build physical strength by lifting weights once a month, developing energetic resilience requires regular, ongoing attention. Consider setting aside a few minutes each day to consciously connect with the earth and recenter yourself. Over time, as you incorporate grounding techniques into your daily life, you may begin to notice subtle shifts in your overall well-being. You may find that you feel more present and focused, less reactive to stress and triggers, and more able to maintain a sense of inner calm amidst life's challenges. Grounding practices can be particularly beneficial for those who are highly sensitive or empathic, as they help to create a protective barrier between your own energy and the energy of others. By regularly cleaning and strengthening your energetic field, you become less permeable to external influences and more able to maintain your own sense of emotional equilibrium. In addition to supporting your own well-being, grounding practices can also have a positive impact on your relationships and interactions with others. When you are able to show up as a more centered, grounded presence, you naturally inspire a sense of calm and stability in those around you. Your ability to remain anchored in the midst of chaos can be a powerful source of support and guidance for others who may be struggling. As you continue to explore the art of grounding, be patient and compassionate with yourself. Remember that there is no perfect way to practice, and that each day will bring its own unique challenges and opportunities for growth. Trust in the wisdom of your own body and spirit, and allow your grounding practice to evolve and deepen over time. Chapter 4. Energetic Cleansing and Space Clearing. Just as we regularly clean and declutter our physical spaces, attending to the energetic hygiene of our surroundings is essential for maintaining a sense of balance, clarity, and well-being. Over time, our living and working environments can accumulate stagnant or negative energy, whether from our own stress and emotions or from the imprints of others who have passed through the space. Energetic cleansing and space clearing practices offer powerful tools for dispelling this heavy, stuck energy and infusing our surroundings with renewed vitality and positive intention. Before diving into specific techniques, take a moment to tune into the energy of your space. Close your eyes and take a few deep breaths, allowing your awareness to expand beyond your physical body. Notice any sensations, emotions, or impressions that arise. Does the space feel light and uplifting, or heavy and stagnant? Are there certain areas that feel particularly congested or uncomfortable? Trusting your intuition and paying attention to these subtle cues can help guide your cleansing process. One of the simplest and most effective ways to clear energy is through the use of natural elements. Opening windows and allowing fresh air to circulate can work wonders for dispelling stagnancy and bringing in a renewed sense of vitality. You can also harness the cleansing power of sunlight by drawing back curtains and allowing natural light to flood your space. In addition to air and light, you can use water to purify and refresh the energy of your surroundings. Try filling a spray bottle with pure water and adding a few drops of essential oils known for their cleansing properties, such as lemon, peppermint, or sage. As you mist the space, hold the intention of washing away any heavy or negative energy and infusing the area with lightness and positivity. Another powerful tool for energetic cleansing is the practice of smudging. Smudging involves burning sacred herbs, such as sage, palo santo, or cedar, and allowing the aromatic smoke to waft through your space. As the smoke rises and dissipates, it is believed to carry away negative energy and purify the surrounding environment. To smudge your space, light the tip of your herb bundle until it begins to smoke. Then gently blow out the flame. Use a feather or your hand to waft the smoke into corners, doorways, and any areas that feel particularly stagnant. As you smudge, hold the intention of clearing and blessing your space, inviting in positive energy and spiritual protection. In addition to these elemental practices, you can also incorporate ritual objects and talismans into your space clearing process. Crystals, such as clear quartz, black tourmaline, and selenite, are renowned for their ability to absorb and transmute negative energy. Place these stones in strategic locations throughout your space, or create a crystal grid by arranging them in a specific pattern with the intention of amplifying their cleansing properties. You can also adorn your space with sacred symbols, such as the Om sign or the Eye of Horus, which are believed to offer spiritual protection and promote positive energy flow. As you engage in energetic cleansing practices, be sure to attend to your own energy field as well. Take a salt bath or shower to help dissolve any heavy or stagnant energy that may be clinging to your aura. Visualize a bright, white light surrounding you, filling you with a sense of purity and protection. You can also use affirmations or mantras to help reinforce your intention of maintaining a clear, vibrant energy field. Try repeating phrases such as, "I am surrounded by pure, positive energy," or "I release all that no longer serves me," as you go about your cleansing rituals. Once your space has been cleared and purified, consider setting intentions for how you wish to use and inhabit the area moving forward. You might place a special object, such as a crystal or a meaningful photograph, in a central location to serve as a focal point for your intentions. You can also write out affirmations or prayers and place them in strategic locations, such as on your altar or near your entryway, to help anchor the positive energy you wish to cultivate. Remember that energetic cleansing is an ongoing process, not a one-time event. Just as you wouldn't expect to clean your home once and have it remain spotless forever, maintaining the energetic hygiene of your space requires regular attention and care. Consider establishing a routine of daily or weekly cleansing practices, such as smudging or misting with essential oils, to help keep the energy of your surroundings clear and vibrant. As you deepen your practice of energetic cleansing and space clearing, trust your own intuition and allow your rituals to evolve in ways that feel authentic and meaningful to you. There is no one-size-fits-all approach, and what works for one person may not resonate with another. Be open to experimenting with different techniques and finding the practices that bring you the greatest sense of peace, clarity, and connection to your sacred space. Ultimately, the practice of energetic cleansing and space clearing is about more than just maintaining a pleasant living environment. By consciously tending to the energy of your surroundings, you create a sacred container for your own growth, healing, and transformation. You send a powerful message to the universe that you value your own well-being and are committed to creating a space that reflects your highest intentions and aspirations. May your practice of energetic cleansing and space clearing be infused with a sense of reverence, curiosity, and joy. May you find sanctuary and inspiration in the sacred spaces you create. And may your surroundings always reflect the beauty, resilience, and luminosity of your own spirit. And may the art of tending to your energetic environment deepen your connection to the unseen realms and remind you of the vast, untapped potential that lies within and around you. Chapter 5. Setting and maintaining healthy energetic boundaries. Having established a foundation of self-awareness and energetic cleansing, the next crucial step in protecting your energy is learning to set and maintain healthy boundaries. Boundaries are the invisible lines we draw around ourselves to define what we will and will not accept in our interactions with others. They serve as a way of honoring our own needs, values, and emotional well-being, while also communicating to others how we expect to be treated. The first step in setting effective boundaries is getting clear on what you need and value. Take some time to reflect on the areas of your life where you feel most drained, stressed, or resentful. These are often indicators that your boundaries have been crossed or are not clearly defined. Consider what you require to feel safe, respected, and energized in your relationships and interactions. Once you have a sense of your own needs and values, the next step is communicating your boundaries clearly and directly. This can be challenging, especially if you have a history of people-pleasing or avoiding confrontation. However, it's essential to remember that setting boundaries is not about controlling others or being unkind. Rather, it's an act of self-care and respect, both for yourself and for those around you. When communicating your boundaries, aim to be specific, firm, and compassionate. Use I statements to express your own needs and feelings, rather than blaming or attacking others. For example, instead of saying, "You always take advantage of me," try something like, "I feel overwhelmed when I'm asked to take on extra projects at the last minute. In the future, I need at least a week's notice to properly manage my workload." It's also important to be prepared for pushback or resistance when setting boundaries. Some people may feel threatened or challenged by your new limits, especially if they are used to you always saying yes or putting their needs first. Stand firm in your conviction and remind yourself that your boundaries are valid and necessary. You don't need to justify or defend them, simply restate them calmly and confidently. In addition to communicating your boundaries verbally, there are also energetic practices you can use to reinforce them. One powerful technique is visualizing a protective shield or bubble around your entire body. Imagine this shield being made of a strong, resilient material, such as steel or Kevlar. See it surrounding you completely, allowing positive energy to flow in while deflecting any negative or intrusive energy. You can also use affirmations and mantras to help solidify your boundaries on an energetic level. Try repeating phrases like, "My boundaries are strong and respected," or "I am safe and protected in all my interactions." Infuse these words with a sense of conviction and truth, allowing them to permeate every cell of your being. Another effective way to maintain your energetic boundaries is by regularly cleansing and strengthening your aura. Your aura is the subtle energy field that surrounds your physical body, and it can be influenced by the energy of others and your environment. To keep your aura strong and resilient, try practicing a daily ritual of energy cleansing and shielding. One simple method is to visualize a stream of pure, white light flowing down from the crown of your head, through your entire body, and out the soles of your feet. As this light moves through you, feel it washing away any heavy, stagnant, or negative energy, leaving you feeling cleansed and refreshed. Then, imagine this light forming a protective cocoon around your body, sealing in your own positive energy and deflecting any unwanted influences. As you continue to practice setting and maintaining healthy boundaries, Be patient and compassionate with yourself. Like any new skill, it takes time and repetition to become comfortable and confident in asserting your limits. Celebrate your successes and learn from your challenges, knowing that each boundary you set is an act of self-love and empowerment. It's also important to remember that boundaries are not static or inflexible. As you grow and change, your needs and values may shift, and your boundaries may need to be adjusted accordingly. Check in with yourself regularly and be willing to reassess and refine your limits as needed. This is a natural part of the ongoing process of self-discovery and personal evolution. As you become more adept at setting and maintaining healthy boundaries, you may find that your relationships and interactions begin to transform in positive ways. People who respect your boundaries will naturally be drawn to you, while those who do not may fall away. You may also notice a newfound sense of clarity and confidence in your own decision-making and communication. Ultimately, the practice of setting and maintaining healthy energetic boundaries is about reclaiming your own power and agency. By taking responsibility for your own energy and well-being, you send a powerful message to the universe that you are worthy of love, respect, and abundance. You become a sovereign being, capable of creating a life that truly reflects your deepest values and desires. Chapter 6. Navigating Relationships and Empathic Sensitivity. As we move through life, the relationships we cultivate and the connections we form play a significant role in shaping our experiences and influencing our personal growth. For those who are highly sensitive or empathic, navigating the complex landscape of human interactions can be particularly challenging. Empaths have a unique ability to deeply feel and absorb the energies and emotions of those around them, which can lead to feelings of overwhelm, exhaustion, and even a loss of self. Learning to manage these sensitivities and establish healthy boundaries is essential for maintaining emotional well-being and fostering nourishing relationships. The first step in navigating relationships as an empath is developing a keen awareness of your own energy and emotional states. Take time to regularly check in with yourself, noticing any shifts in your mood, physical sensations, or overall sense of well-being. Are there certain people or situations that consistently leave you feeling drained or anxious? Do you find yourself taking on the stress or negativity of others, even when it has nothing to do with you? By becoming more attuned to your own responses and reactions, you can begin to identify patterns and triggers that may be impacting your energetic balance. Once you have a clearer understanding of your own energetic landscape, you can start to establish boundaries that honor your needs and protect your well-being. This may involve setting limits on the amount of time you spend with certain individuals, learning to say no to requests or invitations that don't align with your values, or creating physical distance in situations that feel energetically taxing. Remember, setting boundaries is not about being unkind or inflexible, but rather about taking responsibility for your own self-care and emotional resilience. In addition to setting external boundaries, it's also important for empaths to cultivate a strong sense of internal boundaries. This involves learning to differentiate between your own emotions and those of others, and developing the ability to release energies that don't belong to you. One helpful practice is to visualize a grounding cord extending from the base of your spine deep into the earth, allowing any excess or unwanted energy to flow out of your body and be neutralized. You can also use affirmations or mantras to reinforce your energetic sovereignty, such as, "I release all energy that is not mine," or "I am grounded in my own truth and power." Another key aspect of navigating relationships as an empath is learning to communicate your needs and experiences with clarity and compassion. Many highly sensitive individuals struggle with expressing their own feelings and needs, often prioritizing the comfort of others over their own well-being. However, honest and open communication is essential for building healthy, mutually supportive relationships. Practice using I statements to express your own experiences and emotions, rather than making accusations or assumptions about others. For example, instead of saying, "You always drain my energy," try something like, "I feel overwhelmed when I'm around a lot of intense emotions." and I need some time to recharge. It's also important to surround yourself with people who respect and support your sensitivities, rather than trying to change or fix you. Seek out relationships with individuals who value open communication, emotional authenticity, and healthy boundaries. These may be fellow empaths who understand your experiences firsthand, or simply compassionate souls who are willing to learn and grow alongside you. Remember, you deserve to be seen, heard, and appreciated for all of who you are, including your empathic gifts. In addition to cultivating supportive relationships, there are many practices and tools that can help empaths manage their sensitivities and maintain energetic balance. Regular meditation and grounding exercises can be incredibly beneficial for calming the nervous system and creating a sense of inner stability. You may also find it helpful to work with certain crystals or essential oils that are known for their protective and purifying properties, such as black tourmaline, shungite, or frankincense. It's also important for empaths to prioritize self-care and set aside regular time for rest and rejuvenation. This may involve taking breaks from social media and technology, spending time in nature, or engaging in creative pursuits that allow you to express your emotions and experiences. By filling your own cup first, you'll be better equipped to show up in your relationships with presence, compassion, and clarity. As you continue on your journey of navigating relationships as an empath, be patient and gentle with yourself. Remember that your sensitivities are a gift, not a weakness, and that your ability to deeply feel and connect with others is a powerful source of insight and wisdom. Trust your own instincts and intuition, and don't be afraid to set boundaries or make changes when something doesn't feel right. Your relationships should be a source of joy, growth, and mutual support, not a drain on your energy or sense of self. The path of the empath is one of continuous self-discovery and self-acceptance. By learning to honor your own needs, communicate your truths, and surround yourself with supportive and understanding individuals, you can create a life that truly nurtures and sustains you. May your relationships be a reflection of your own inner light, and may they serve as a catalyst for your own growth, healing, and transformation. And may you always remember that your empathic heart is a sacred gift, one that has the power to create profound ripples of love and compassion in the world around you. Chapter 7. Spiritual Practices for Strengthening Your Energetic Field. As we navigate the complexities of life and strive to maintain healthy energetic boundaries, incorporating spiritual practices into our daily routines can provide a powerful foundation of support and resilience. These practices serve to fortify our inner connection to the divine, helping us to stay grounded, centered, and aligned with our highest truth. By actively tending to our spiritual well-being, we create a sacred container for our own growth and transformation, allowing us to show up in the world with greater clarity, compassion, and strength. One of the most foundational spiritual practices for strengthening your energetic field is prayer. Prayer is a way of communing with the divine, expressing our deepest desires, fears, and aspirations, and opening ourselves to guidance and support from a higher power. Whether you subscribe to a particular religious tradition or simply hold a sense of reverence for the mysteries of the universe, developing a consistent prayer practice can be incredibly nourishing for the soul. To begin a prayer practice, find a quiet space where you can sit comfortably and without distraction. Take a few deep breaths, allowing your body to settle and your mind to grow still. Then, simply begin to speak from your heart, expressing whatever is most alive for you in that moment. You might offer gratitude for the blessings in your life, ask for guidance or clarity around a particular challenge, or simply rest in the presence of the divine, allowing yourself to be held and sustained by a love that surpasses understanding. As you continue to deepen your prayer practice, you may find it helpful to incorporate affirmations or mantras as a way of focusing your intentions and aligning your energy with specific qualities or aspirations. Affirmations are positive statements that you repeat to yourself, either silently or out loud, as a way of reprogramming your subconscious mind and shifting your vibrational frequency. For example, you might repeat a phrase like, "I am surrounded by divine love and protection," or I trust in the wisdom of the universe to guide me towards my highest good. By consistently affirming these truths, you begin to embody them more fully, creating a powerful energetic shield around yourself. Another potent tool for strengthening your energetic field is visualization. Visualization involves using your imagination to create vivid mental images that evoke a particular state of being or experience. By consciously directing your attention and energy towards positive, uplifting imagery, you can begin to shift your vibrational frequency and attract more of what you desire into your life. One simple visualization practice for fortifying your energetic boundaries is to imagine yourself surrounded by a sphere of brilliant, white light. See this light emanating from your heart center, filling your entire body and extending out several feet in all directions. Imagine this light as a radiant shield of protection, allowing positive energy to flow in while deflecting any negative or unwanted influences. You can also visualize specific symbols or images that hold personal meaning for you, such as a favorite animal, a sacred geometric shape, or a beloved spiritual figure, and call upon their energy to support and guide you. In addition to these internal practices, there are also many external tools and modalities that can help to strengthen your energetic field. One such tool is energy healing, which involves working with a trained practitioner to identify and release blockages or imbalances in your subtle body. Techniques like Reiki, acupuncture, and chakra balancing can be incredibly effective for restoring a sense of harmony and flow to your energetic system, helping you to feel more grounded, clear, and resilient. You may also find it helpful to incorporate physical practices like yoga, tai chi, or qigong into your spiritual routine. These ancient traditions combine breath, movement, and intention to cultivate a deep sense of embodied presence and energetic alignment. By regularly engaging in these practices, you help to release stagnant energy, improve circulation, and promote a greater sense of balance and vitality in your body and mind. Ultimately, the key to strengthening your energetic field through spiritual practice is consistency and dedication. Just as you wouldn't expect to build physical strength by exercising only occasionally, developing energetic resilience requires regular, intentional effort. Set aside time each day, even if it's just a few minutes, to connect with your spiritual practice and nurture your relationship with the divine. Over time, you'll begin to notice subtle shifts in your energy and awareness, as well as a greater sense of inner peace and stability. As you continue on this path of spiritual growth and self-discovery, be gentle and patient with yourself. Remember that there is no one right way to cultivate a spiritual practice, and what works for one person may not resonate with another. Trust your own intuition and allow yourself to be guided towards the practices and modalities that feel most nourishing and supportive for you. May your spiritual journey be filled with moments of grace, wonder, and deep inner knowing. May you find strength and solace in your connection to the divine, and may your practices serve as a constant reminder of the sacred essence that lies at the heart of all things. And may you always remember that you are a beautiful, radiant being of light, forever worthy of love, protection, and support on every level of your being. Chapter 8. Embodying Spiritual Sovereignty and Resilience. As we come to the close of our exploration of spiritual boundaries and energetic well-being, it's essential to reflect on the profound transformation that can occur when we fully integrate these teachings into our lives. By cultivating a deep sense of self-awareness, establishing healthy boundaries, and tending to our spiritual practices, we lay the foundation for a life of profound meaning, purpose, and resilience. We become the embodiment of spiritual sovereignty, able to navigate the challenges and complexities of life with grace, wisdom, and an unwavering commitment to our highest truth. Spiritual sovereignty is the recognition that we are the ultimate authority in our own lives, responsible for our thoughts, feelings, and actions. It's the understanding that while we may be influenced by external circumstances and the energies of others, we always have the power to choose how we respond and what we allow into our sacred space. When we embrace spiritual sovereignty, we no longer give our power away to others or allow ourselves to be tossed about by the winds of fate. Instead, We stand firmly in our own truth, guided by the wisdom of our hearts and the strength of our convictions. This sense of sovereignty is not about isolation or separateness, but rather a deep connection to the inherent wholeness and resilience of our being. It's a recognition that we are part of a vast web of life, intricately connected to all that is, yet simultaneously sovereign in our own right. By honoring our own boundaries and respecting the boundaries of others, we create a world of greater harmony, balance, and mutual understanding. To embody spiritual sovereignty, we must first develop a profound sense of self-trust and self-respect. This means learning to listen deeply to our own intuition and inner guidance, even when it may be at odds with the opinions or expectations of others. It means honoring our own needs and desires, and being willing to take action in alignment with our highest values and aspirations. When we trust ourselves fully, we become an unwavering source of strength and stability, able to weather any storm and emerge even more radiant and resilient. Cultivating this depth of self-trust requires a commitment to ongoing personal growth and self-reflection. It means being willing to face our shadows and uncertainties, and to embrace the fullness of our humanity with compassion and understanding. By consistently showing up for ourselves with love and acceptance, we gradually chip away at the layers of self-doubt and limiting beliefs that may have kept us small or disconnected from our true power. As we deepen our embodiment of spiritual sovereignty, we naturally become more resilient in the face of life's challenges and uncertainties. Resilience is the ability to adapt and thrive in the face of adversity, to bend without breaking, and to find opportunity and growth in even the most difficult of circumstances. When we are spiritually sovereign, we understand that challenges are not obstacles to be avoided, but rather opportunities to deepen our faith, strengthen our resolve, and expand our capacity for love and compassion. One of the keys to cultivating resilience is learning to reframe our relationship with discomfort and uncertainty. Rather than resisting or running from the challenges that life presents, we can choose to meet them with curiosity, openness, and a willingness to learn and grow. We can trust in the inherent intelligence of the universe, knowing that every experience, no matter how difficult, holds within it the seeds of our own evolution and transformation. This isn't to say that embodying spiritual sovereignty and resilience is always easy or comfortable. There will be times when we feel tested, when our resolve wavers, and when we may even question our own capacity to persevere. In these moments, it's essential to lean into our spiritual practices and to surround ourselves with supportive and uplifting influences. By consistently tending to our own energetic well-being and seeking out the guidance and wisdom of others who are walking a similar path, we are able to weather even the most turbulent of storms with grace and fortitude. Ultimately, the path of spiritual sovereignty and resilience is a lifelong journey of growth, self-discovery, and awakening. It's a path that requires courage, dedication, and a willingness to face the shadows within and without. Yet it's also a path of immense beauty, joy, and fulfillment, one that allows us to tap into the limitless potential of our being and to live in alignment with our deepest truth. As you continue on this path, dear reader, trust in the wisdom and resilience of your own spirit. Know that you are never alone, and that the universe is conspiring in every moment to support your highest unfolding. May you find strength in your connection to the divine, and may you always remember the sacred truth of your being that you are a powerful, radiant, and infinitely resilient soul, forever worthy of love, respect, and reverence. In closing, I invite you to take a moment to reflect on all that you have learned and experienced throughout this book. Consider the ways in which you have grown and transformed, and the new insights and perspectives that you will carry forward into your life. Remember that the teachings and practices offered here are not a destination, but rather a starting point for a lifelong journey of growth and self-discovery.